Good morning, all. I got a video uploading. It's taking forever. It's a powerful video. Go figure. I swear it's an eagle. I'm pretty sure it's an eagle on top of the water tower to the right of me. It's been a while since I've seen a bird on top of the water tower. It's a big bird. It's a beautiful bird. Yeah. I feel the presence of God all around me. I do, even when I sleep, when I move, when I walk, when I think, when I breathe. Presence of God is around all of us. He's around all of us. Everybody doesn't think he is, but I'm here to tell you he is. So you think he doesn't know what you do? He does indeed. He does indeed, and you cannot run from your decisions. You cannot. You cannot run from your thoughts. You cannot. For entertainment purposes only. Those are all things that follow you. I don't understand why people don't understand that. Your decisions, your thoughts, your mannerisms, your body language, how you perceive people, how you treat people, those are all things that follow you. And if you find yourself in a position of carrying power, and you're taking your position of power and misusing it to fill your pockets and fill other people's pockets, a part of the little secret XYZs, while stepping on American citizens to do it, well, that's a bit of a problem. It's a bit of a problem, and God sees it. God sees it, baby. He does indeed, for entertainment purposes only. Yet again, I said that again. I gotta make sure. I'm at such a place in my life where I truly am living my best life. I really am. Imagine being able to live in a world that's straight deceit, chaos, illusions, tactics, and none of it phases you. None of it phases you. It doesn't put you in a negative mindset. The hardest part is recognizing the entanglement. That is the hardest part when it comes to my loved ones. But, rejection is protection. And unfortunately, in your walk, when you start walking close with God, you start walking with the Most High, you start seeing things differently, clearly. And, there's just people in your life where, you can love them unconditionally no matter what, but it doesn't change the fact that they did really, really dirty things. You know what I mean? And it's sad. It's very sad. But I've healed through it. I've accepted it. And it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't mind walking solo dolo because I'm not by myself. I never feel like I'm by myself. I feel so strengthened in numbers when it comes to the strength and like perseverance that God gives me within myself, that I get all I need in Him. I get all I need in His validation. I get all I need in His views, in His clout, in His money, in His abundance. Like, I get everything I need through that. That's why I don't search for anything outside of that. I say things that need to be said. I stand up for what's right. And unfortunately, when you live in a world that is based off lies, and people that don't stand up for what's right, you're going to get chastised. You're going to get boxed in. You're going to be put on lists. They're going to try to control the narrative that surrounds you, based off illusions, humiliation, and all these sorts of things. But at the end of the day, like character speaks for character, and there's nothing I need to prove. It's already been proven. I've already been vindicated, and they know that. They know that. That's why we're going on 2 years, same song and dance, and really they're just creating, more negative backlash for themselves at this point, and it has nothing to do with me. It's between God and them. The wrath of God. You can sit here and you can say all these things, but at the end of the day, it's between God. When you make choices and you make the decisions you make, yeah, you have to understand that there is a duality. There is a wrath of God. Whether you go to church, whether you don't go to church, whether you believe or you don't believe, whether you're a part of secret SYZs and cults and all that crap, none of that matters. It still doesn't change the fact that the wrath of God is going to take place in your life some different ways. You have to get to a place within your heart, body, and soul where you're okay standing by yourself because you know you're never by yourself. You know you're never by yourself. Like, I never feel by myself, ever. You know? It just breaks my heart to see what's happening in my great state of Florida. It wasn't always like this. It wasn't like this in the entire country. If you remove the rose-colored goggles or glasses and you look at the history in the last 30 years, look what they've done. It's really sad. And really what went wrong is, well, monetizing and hurting children. To turn that into a business deal involving all sorts of countries is crazy. And we all have children. I mean, if you don't have children, okay, but if you have children, imagine if that was your child being exploited, SA, taken from you without cause, used and trapped to where people can do really weird things to. Imagine if that was your child. Crazy. And the world just doesn't want to see it. And I know people are waking up to it. People are definitely waking up to it. But I felt compelled, you know. July 25th today. 7/25/25. There you go. Let's see what the reading is today. And I'm gonna rest. I just do not feel good, guys. Ugh, they'd be sending me all kinds of crazy crap. As I just said, the bird is on top of the water tower, just sitting there looking at me. As you listen to the birds calling to one another, hear also my love call to you. I speak to you continually through sights, sounds, thoughts, impressions, and scriptures. There is no limit to the variety of ways I can communicate with you. Your part is to be attentive to my messages. That's a part. God speaks to all of us, but nobody's attentive to his messages because nobody wants to hear it because of their ego, their flesh, and their pride. When you set out to find me in the day, you discover that the world is vibrantly alive with my presence. That it is. It so is. Like, imagine walking in your day-to-day and seeing heaven on earth. Search for me in my messages as you go through this day. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with your whole being. John 10:27, Romans 8:28, Jeremiah 29:13. Seek him throughout your day, all day. Look for the signs. Look for the synchronicities. Look for the patterns. Look at nature. Look at the clouds. Look at the synchronicities of rain. It all is a part of it. God has control of all of it, and he uses it to show you different things. You have to open your eyes to see it. You have to open your eyes to see it. I love you guys. Have a great day.